Well, good morning. Here's everything that's wrong with you. Also, you're gonna pick up your prescription at the front. So everything that you need to know is on there. So like, do you have any questions? Well, if so, just email me. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? So in the bad example, I threw a book at him of a ton of information. It was like an overload of information, and I didn't really give him a chance to ask questions, and I didn't really go over any of it with him. Also, throughout the entire interaction, didn't give him a chance to talk. I just rambled on the whole entire time and talked really fast, and probably to the point that he couldn't even understand what I was saying. And also at the very end, I asked him for a split second if he had any questions, but without giving him the chance to respond, I told him never mind and told him to email me. And he likely, if he has email, isn't very good with it and probably would have rather just sat there and asked me questions. But the only like portal of communication that I had for him was through technology and through email. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Kaylee. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Skyler.
Okay, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little groggy. My back's been hurting a lot lately and been sore in my neck.
Okay, well, I have some papers for you. This one just kind of outlines like exactly what your diagnosis is if you like ever just want to look back at it or have someone explain that to you. Also, your prescription is going to be up front and there are directions on the label, but I just wanted to tell you you need to take it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Make sure you take it with food. Never take it on an empty stomach. It might affect your sleep, so if so, just take it like before dinner, earlier in the afternoon, you know. But if you forget, put it on this bright paper for you to put on your refrigerator. If you ever like have questions, you can look back at this. It's a few pages long, so I'll let you read through that.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any questions at all for me right now?
You said take it twice a day?
Twice a day, yeah, with food.
With food.
Do you have any other questions?
No, sounds great.
Okay, well, it's very nice to meet you. You have a good day, okay? So in the good interaction, whenever I walked into the room, I introduced myself and asked him how his day was going, and I told him like verbal instructions on how to take his medications and about his diagnosis. Then I also told him that it would be written on his prescription once he got it, but I gave him a list of the key points that he needed to know written out on a bright sheet of paper for him to hold on to in case he had any questions. And also at the end of the interaction, I double-checked to make sure that he understood everything and asked him if he had questions, and he did. So I took the time to answer those questions, and once we both like realized that we understood everything that was going on, we ended the appointment.
Ma'am, is this the pharmacy?
What's your name and date of birth?
Skyler Hayes, 0718-1835.
Here.
Thank you. Is this how... Ma'am? Ma'am?
At the beginning of that interaction, whenever he first walked up, I didn't look up from my computer and didn't greet him. And then after I gave him his medication, I should have taken the time to explain what he needed to do and explain exactly what the medications were. And then after he had the time to read the label, he had questions and looked up and there was no one there to help him. So it's important once you do give them the medication to make sure that they're clear of any questions or concerns that they have.